TO92.
What's going on, world? I am DJ Swavor, and I want to welcome you all to another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. On today's episode, we're going to switch it up just a little bit. Now, I know in previous episodes, I've clearly stated that I hate resellers, but sometimes if you want to get in the game, you gotta pay that price. I'm pretty sure the majority of sneakerheads in this world have paid resellers for a pair of shoes that they really wanted. Now, the main questions sneakerheads have when buying off the reselling markets are: 1. Is this person trustworthy? 2. How much is too much for a sneaker? 3. Are these shoes fugazi? Me personally, I've never bought a sneaker off the resale market until this year, literally 2017. And my main reason for not doing that is for those reasons I just stated. Sometimes resellers try to charge you too much for a sneaker. Sometimes I wonder, is this person reputable? And sometimes I wonder, if I get this shoe in and it's not the shoe I asked for, will I get my money back? Now, I know a lot of people use eBay, Kixify, sites like that, but I've heard too many horror stories regarding those resale websites. So finally one day somebody said to me, "Yo, have you used the GOAT app?" I had no idea what he was talking about. So I did my research. I liked what I saw. So, hey, I thought, why not give it a try? 8 sneakers later, I'm all in. So that's what we're gonna do today. This is my latest pickups from using the GOAT app. Maybe this video will give you some knowledge. Maybe this video will give you some confidence in using the GOAT app. Now, I'm not a representative for them, and I'm not telling you to use them. I'm just trying to help the masses find a good way to buy sneakers that they want at reasonable prices. So let's get into this GOAT shit right now. Yeah. Now, this is a little bit how it works. You see I have the GOAT app right here on my phone. I go to the GOAT app, and as soon as you open it up, I'm guessing that they have some type of algorithm that goes off previous searches you've had, so they know what type of shoes you like to have pop up on the home screen. Obviously, I've searched a lot about the Air Max that just came out. You got the Kith City socks, a lot of Adidas. I don't know why the fuck these Jordans are on here, but you see a lot of Adidas because that's mostly what I search for when I get on here. Anyways, you have your search bar down here. This is what I mainly do. I search for a shoe. Let's just say I'm looking for something with concepts. Everything that has to do with concepts pops up in the search results, you know? The Mint 997s, the 8-ball Gel Light 5s. Let's just say I want to go after the Mint 997s. I don't have that pair and I want to get those. So I pop on that shoe. It shows you the prices from the new pair of shoes and the prices from used. Of course, I don't want any shoe that somebody's foot has already been in, so I go to the buy new. These are the sizes that if you want to buy right now, these are the prices that each size is going for. You see a size 8 is $700, which is crazy. Like, who the fuck is paying that much for a shoe? But whatever. Of course I wear a size 13. If I buy right now for a size 13, it's $600. Y'all know me, I'm not paying more than $300 for a new shoe, let alone for a shoe that's on a resale market. I don't know where they come up with these prices. Like, bro, nobody's paying you $600 for a shoe, no matter how clean it is. This isn't a Yeezy, bro. So anyways, you click on the 13. It tells you, that the seller that's selling this shoe has given GOAT verified photos, and GOAT is also going to authenticate this shoe whenever they get it into their warehouse. Because if you don't know, the process is the seller ships the shoes to GOAT. GOAT verifies the shoe is legit, and then GOAT ships the shoe to you. So that process could take up between, most of my shoes come in like a week and a half, 2 weeks at the most. So the pay screen comes up next. My default method of payment is PayPal. I'm always paying through PayPal because I want to be protected just in case I get this shoe in and it's some bullshit, it's fugazi, it's not what it says it was. I mean, they're supposed to verify these shoes, but you never know. You still want to protect yourself. So I always would use PayPal, or you could do monthly payments, but bro, you don't want interest on a pair of shoes. Be smart about your money. If you don't have that money in your bank account that's linked to your PayPal, do not get a shoe. Don't put shoes on credit, bro, unless you got the money to transfer over. But that's another story for a different video. But I'm not gonna buy this shoe. What I normally do is go to the offer side. That size 13 they had listed for $600. I go to a size 13, and you can see right now there's no offer. What I'm gonna do is move this scale on over to what I really want to pay for this shoe. I'm gonna pay $250 for the shoe. I know I'm just saying that for this example. I know that's a low amount of money. Nobody would sell this shoe for $250. So let's just say 3, just for the hell of it. I put my bid in at 3. I do next. This is where it gets tricky. You put that bid in, and I guess the person that has the shoe has to accept that amount of money. What I always recommend you do, if you put a bid in, you better have that money in your account, because they could randomly at any time say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna sell this shoe for $300, and I guess they submit the information, and then bam, you'll get an email saying you bought this shoe. So if you don't have that money in your account, you're gonna get overdrafted or some penalties are gonna occur. I don't know. I always make sure I have that amount of money for these bids in my account before I put a bid in for a shoe. So you're gonna make offer. Now it's telling you like, you know, you'll be charged $310, which is $300 plus a $10 shipping for the shoe to PayPal if they happen to say, you know what, I'm gonna sell the shoe for this amount of money. Once you do that, you go to next, and it pretty much shows you every shoe you bid on. You see I bid on the Mint 997, the Dirty Bucks Gel Light 3s, size 12 in the Kendrick Lamar Ventilator Supremes. Like, I bid on a lot of dope stuff. This is just like fishing. You throw the bait out there and you just see who's gonna bite. Eventually somebody's gonna bite. That's what resellers do. A lot of these people probably bought these shoes thinking they were gonna flip them, and so I bid at reasonable amounts. Not too crazy, but not too low. Just right in the middle to where they might be tempted to just say, you know what, I'm just trying to make this money back. Let me go ahead and sell this shoe. I'm telling you, with this app, patience is a virtue. Don't change your bid. Patience is paid off for me. Look at all that I've been able to cop. Heat, man. Heat. And that's what we're about to get into right now. Now, after you purchase that shoe, the seller then sends that shoe to the GOAT facilities where that shoe is authenticated. I guess they make sure it's not fake, or the shoe is just like the pictures showed them to be, or the seller described them to be. Then GOAT packs those shoes back up and sends them to you. Obviously, I've opened a few of these GOAT boxes, but I wanted to show y'all what it looks like to open a box from GOAT, just in case you haven't seen that. You open the box, it's a lot of wrapping paper, and then you have the GOAT seal of approval on the shoe box. And you already see the 3 stripes. It's a consortium box, so you probably already have an idea about what this shoe is. Let's get the shoe out the box. I myself have yet to see the shoe, so I'm excited to see it. This isn't a review, so I'm not going to go into the details of the shoe. I just want to show y'all how this process works when you order a shoe from the GOAT app. You open the shoe box, and you have a GOAT place card inside the shoe box. It's pretty much saying the shoe is authenticated. The person that authenticated puts their little signature or whatever that is on this place card, just to let you know that this shoe is what it says it is. It's not fake. It came as described, and that you're getting some shit that they put their name on, pretty much. And let's move this paper back, and of course you see what it is. The stone colorway of the Kith and Naked City Sock 2s. I mean, I wanted these shoes and I was patient. Like I said, patience is a virtue. I think this shoe retailed at $210. I literally bought this shoe by bidding for $215. $5 extras for a shoe, I'm in there. That's nothing. Like, I didn't pay the $350 to $400 that people were trying to resell them for when they first released. I knew the price of this shoe was gonna come down. I put in a bid that I was willing to pay, which was $215, and not even 2 days later, somebody accepted that bid. This is just one of the pieces of heat that I've gotten off the GOAT app. Let's get into these other pieces right now. Now, this right here is the first shoe I used off the app. If you don't trust this app, start with something small. Don't go for the Yeezys and the Jordans that you're used to. Maybe go for an Asics or a Saucony. Something that you know a reseller is not going to be asking a lot of money for. I played it safe and went after these. Again, it comes with a GOAT place card telling you this is what it is. And I went for the Saucony Shadow 5000 Minty Fresh. Crazy story about these shoes. I had these shoes when they first came out in I think 2013 or 14. I have a tendency to not put my shoes on until I get to the place that I'm going to. So my dumb ass put these pairs of shoes on top of my car and forgot to put them in my car and drove off. By the time I realized, like, oh shit, I left those shoes on top of my car. When I found them, they were on the street. Like, it looked like 18-wheelers had driven over them. Like, those shoes were destroyed. So as soon as I got on this GOAT app, this was the first shoe to come to mind. I think the shoe retailed for $100 when it first came out. I got this shoe for literally $60. As soon as I got these shoes in, I was like, okay, I'm all in on this app, man. Let's go for the big fish. Let's go for the real deal. Let's go for the heat. And that's what I did. So this Saucony Shadow 5000 is what started it all. The second sneaker I bought using the GOAT app, you probably already know what this is. You see the Concepts box. You see the orange box, you already know. I mean, shit, it didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what was inside this box. Many of you probably don't know that I DJ. What happens a lot when you DJ is you tend to fuck your shoes up. Whether it be somebody coming in the DJ booth spilling drinks all over your shoes, you hitting a whole bunch of equipment and scuffing your shoes up. I got this shoe when it first released a couple years ago and completely destroyed it. So the second shoe I went after was like, yo, I gotta get my hands on these. I think these retail for $220. I ended up getting this shoe for $185. Again, Patience is a virtue. Me personally, I wouldn't have sold this shoe for $185, but hey, I'm not him or she or whatever. I'm glad they let me get it for $185. By the time I came around the third shoe I was purchasing, I was going for shoes that I missed out on that I definitely had to add to the collection, and this is definitely one of those. Again, you have the GOAT stamp of approval showing that this is what it says it is. Enough about all that. And this is the Asics collab with Highs and Lows for the Gel Light 3 25th anniversary edition. This is a silver screen. This is one of the 25th anniversary Gel Light 3s that I did not get my hands on, so I knew I had to get my hands on these. Once again, patience was a virtue. I think this shoe retailed for $180. I got this shoe for $140. I'm pretty sure somebody was like, yo, I'm not gonna make any money off this shoe, so I might as well get what I can get. I put the bid in for $140 and they accepted that bid not even a day later. Came up on the shoe. The shoe was gorgeous, man. Like, I'm shocked he let it go, but hey, if you want to let it go, I'm gonna take it. $140 for a $180 shoe. You can't beat that, bro. I'm still going after Packers dirty bucks. I know I'm gonna have to pay a pretty penny for those shoes, but I put a bid in for $290. But I got my Highs and Lows silver screen, so I'm good. Now, y'all knew I was gonna go after some Adidas Ultra Boost. It was just a matter of time, and by the fourth shoe, it was time. Now, this is on some complete hype beat shit. I actually saw this review. It popped up in my recommendations on YouTube. I saw this shoe and I was like, yo, I gotta get my hands on this sneaker. GOAT stamp of approval. We've seen those enough. Obviously, I was a fool for sleeping on these. This is the Rainbow Prime Knit Adidas Ultra Boost ST limited edition. And I must say, this might be one of the best Ultra Boosts I have. That Prime Knit? Oh my God. Oh my God. This shoe retailed for $200. I paid $160 for this brand new shoe. Yes, $160. I put the bid in and somebody accepted it like 2 days later. I don't know why they let go of these beauties. I would never let these go, and I don't plan on reselling these. I'm gonna wear them sooner or later, but these shoes are never leaving my collection. These are clean as hell. Look, in case you didn't see before, you see that Prime Knit pattern? You see that Prime Knit? Golly. Next shoe was a shoe that I missed out on again. They actually randomly popped up in my home screen, and I probably would not have thought about searching for these shoes, but I feel like it was divine intervention that it popped up on my screen as soon as I opened the GOAT app. I had to pull the trigger on these. Got that GOAT stamp of approval, Commonwealth Gemini place card, got the dust bag, and these beauties right here. Oh my gosh. Now, for some reason, I didn't even have to bid on these. The price that they had listed for the size 13 was only at $120, so I just bought it then and there. $120 for the shoe that retailed at $150 or $160. It was a no-brainer. I was like, yo, I got the money. I'm pulling the trigger right now. Of course, if you don't know, the Geminis basically have alternating patterns on both shoes. Where there's suede on one shoe, is leather on the other shoe, and vice versa. This is a must-have. Navy blue, cream bottom, you can't go wrong with that. Up to this point, I had not paid more than retail. I was gonna keep that trend going, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look for some super heat right now, and that's exactly what I did next. Now, this was on some hypebeast shit. When they came out a couple weeks ago, I struck out on this colorway, so I knew I had to find a way to get my hands on them, and the GOAT app is what I used. GOAT app seal of approval. And this is the black and white colorway of the white mountaineering NMD. If you haven't seen the review for the blue and white colorway that I got, I'm gonna put the link at the top of the screen. No brainer, black and white shoe, nice design. I had to get my hands on these shoes. I think they retail for $220. I ended up paying $240 for the shoe plus a $10 shipping. So I put my bid in for $240, and a couple days later, somebody accepted it. In my mind, I'm still winning with this. I had to end this collection video with an Adidas Ultra Boost. I mean, that's the new wave right now. GOAT app seal of approval. Real hype beast shit. Hey, everybody has a little hype beast in them. Triple black Adidas Ultra Boost 3.0. Struck out so many times on this shoe, but I finally got my hands on them. They retail for $200. I end up paying $250 for this pair. I think that's a reasonable price for this shoe. I know a lot of people are probably saying that's too much. You only should pay like $220, $230. I mean, what's $50? You waste $50 on some bullshit over a period of time. I know I'll blow $50 like it's nothing at the club or whatever. So I might as well waste $50 on getting a pair of shoes that I wanted. All black Ultra Boost, black and gray Prime Knit upper. Can't go wrong with this shoe. It was a shoe I knew I wanted, so I put a bid in for $250. Somebody accepted it, and it's right here on my Ottoman right now. That's pretty much my latest pickups from the GOAT app. Nice heat. I actually have like 3 more pair of shoes I ordered from them. I'm gonna wait till I get a few more shoes in from the GOAT app to make another video. This is my very first latest pickup videos. I just wanted to show y'all what I got coming in. If y'all want to see reviews to any of the shoes I just showed y'all, let me know down in the comment section. I'll be happy to throw up some review videos. I do this for the people. I do this for my YouTube fam. Trust me when I say the GOAT app is legit. Be diligent. Don't just bid on everything. Don't go crazy on it. For some people, it's like giving crack to a crackhead. At first, when I got on that app, I was just overwhelmed bidding on everything, but I had to scale it back a little bit and, you know, go after stuff that I really wanted. And I'm happy with what I've got so far. GOAT app seems to be cool. I haven't had any problems, and I'm hoping that trend continues in the future. I hope y'all like what y'all saw. I just wanted to share these pickups with y'all and share my GOAT experience with the masses, just in case you had a little doubt or wanted to see something that gave you a little reassurance that the GOAT app was legit. Once again, this is a special edition episode of Ottoman Box Openings. I am DJ Swavor, and until next time, peace.